change. They want me to change, but I ain't changing. Nah, I remain the same.
And you are now tuned into another episode of Intellectually Petty Radio, brought to you in concert with A Beautiful Machine magazine, as well as the mighty Nerd DJs Radio Network. You already know, man. Week after week, day after day, year after year, we only rock with legends around here. And today is absolutely no exception. We got rapper, actress, host, overall dope ass individual, one of the most impressive females since Eve. Coming to the conversation, we're gonna welcome Keldamuzik. How you doing, Queen?
Hey, what's up, Josh? How you doing?
I'm doing all right. How's life?
Life is amazing. Life is wonderful.
Awesome, awesome. How's your family?
Pretty good. Spent the holidays with them, and did the whole family thing, eating dinner, opening presents and stuff, and yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, what's the worst Christmas gift you ever got?
The worst Christmas gift?
Yeah.
My mom always gets me a pair of panties. Like she just and she doesn't even know like what size I wear or anything. Like she's just
You just get
obsessed.
random draws?
Just random pairs of drawers, and they got little decorations on them. Sometimes they grandma drawers, little girl drawers, and I'm just like, what are we doing here? Like,
What's she trying to tell you?
I don't know, but last thing I need is a pair of drawers, let alone drawers that don't fit me.
Oh
So
my God. Okay. You got a hell of a resume. What do you enjoy doing the most?
all of it. um uh I shoot, I wouldn't be doing all of it if I had to pick one.
Mhm.
It's what I do. I love music. I love acting. I love performing. I love writing. I love working with others. I love just everything about the entertainment industry, and I can't see myself not ever doing this.
Ever written a song with somebody?
Yeah, yeah. There's a few collaborations that I've had where, like, yeah, we're sitting in the studio just
Mhm.
writing to the music. When I produced the Diva TV album, a while ago, I remember just inviting all the artists that I wanted to collab with on each
Mhm.
song, and I gave them the beat, or I played the beat, and I was like, all right, let's go. Um, and sometimes that's the best way to come up with a really, really good track is to collaborate in person together. Even though nowadays everyone is, just sending you their
Yeah.
vocal files and hey, go ahead and add that verse on to
That's
this
a
beat.
horrible way to do it too. It's completely discounting chemistry.
It is. It is. It really is. And it's just losing its it's losing the natural sound and what we're supposed to hear
Yeah.
and understand about the song. It's just losing all of that.
Eh, Do you will we even need artists in 100 years?
Man, I was just talking about that to my business partner. Like, they're coming up with all these AI artists now, and all it takes
It's
is just one to break
crazy.
through. Yeah, yeah. All it takes
And
is one just to break through and hit the charts and do a tour, AI tour, and it's over.
and you know what? They started it with the hologram shit, with the
Yes.
Tupac hologram.
Yes, that right there. I thought that was going to be just a one-time thing because they said it cost millions and millions of dollars, and like, there was no way they could ever do it again. And I know they were trying to do it, for like Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, and a couple of others, or whatever. But it was just so expensive. But like for that, I would kind of accept it a little bit. You know what I mean? Like that's like art really put into its best like form.
But
But
that's how they get you
yeah.
with the most extremely great case, and now you got Vanilla Ice doing the shit.
Yeah. Right, right, right. That's true.
Was there somebody music wise that influenced you the most?
I love Michael Jackson. He's amazing.
Wait a minute, which one though?
Uh Michael Jackson during Bad. and Dangerous.
Oh, the white one.
Wait, no, no.
Yeah, you like the white
That was
one.
my era. That was during my time growing up. But no, I love the Black Michael, obviously. Off the Wall,
Oh,
Thriller.
so off the wall is so I can't say that ridiculously underrated
Hmm.
because of how big the Thriller was. But yo, off the wall was a beautiful album.
Off the Wall was off the wall.
Facts, like literally.
Yeah,
Who do you
yeah.
think has made a perfect album?
Who's made a perfect album?
Hmm.
Hmm, that is a tough one. Gosh, I would say Eminem, Slim Shady. And the reason being is just like every song on there, like of course the media blows it up, and
Yeah.
all the fans that never liked the white rapper before blew it up, but when you really listen to his music and his lyrics and how he makes certain words rhyme with each other that aren't supposed to rhyme, it's like this guy is just, he knows what he's doing musically, hip hop wise, culturally, everything. He's checking off all the boxes when it comes to his music. But yeah, I think Slim Shady, right? It was Slim Shady, the LP, I think it was, that he
Hmm.
first came out with. Yeah,
Yo,
that was, yeah.
you might be right on that one though. I've
Mm-hmm.
never really thought about it, but now that I'm thinking about like first off, Dr. Dre's got the greatest ear of my generation, and I would argue throughout history. Like when it's all said and done, in 1,000 years when they're looking back, and not necessarily just the production, but the ear for it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yo,
yeah,
sonically,
definitely.
that nigga is leaps and bounds above everybody to this day.
Yeah, I love Dr. Dre. It was funny too. I was listening to In the Club earlier, and like we were arguing, like, wait, okay, did Scott Storch make that beat, or did Dre, or like who? Okay, did they both collaborate making that beat? Because till this day, In the Club knocks, right?
Mhm.
And don't get me wrong, obviously that's not Dre's only hit. The guy is a musical genius on all levels of hip hop. But I mean, that track right there, even if he just co-signed it from Scott Storch, the man has ears and he
Yeah,
uses them wisely. He
yeah.
just doesn't like put out anything. You know what I
No,
mean?
he does not. Like he
Right.
rarely misses. I'm trying to think. It was a cat from down south that he missed on.
Hmm.
And it wasn't like dude was whack or nothing. It just seemed like they weren't interested in trying to make this dude a star. I can't remember the dude's name. He was actually pretty dope.
Okay, okay. He was signed to Aftermath?
He, I can't remember if it was Aftermath or if it was Shady
Mm-hmm.
specifically. I think it was Shady Aftermath.
Oh, okay, okay. I think I may know who you're talking about. Dang, it's not hitting right now. But yeah, yeah. Whoever it was, I'm sure you know what I mean? Because Dr. Dre, he's really particular about
He
the
missed
artists he
on
signs.
Eve,
Yeah, 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 yeah. Eve,
and
yep. Because
she
he
got
did sign her at one point, right?
he did, and she was getting the who's the rough and puff with the rage treatment,
Oh,
and
Lady of
dip.
Rage. Yeah.
'Cause they really screwed Lady of Rage.
I never knew what happened with her deal. But she was with Dr. Dre too, or Death
She
Row.
was, yes.
Oh
I won't say it
wow.
was Death Row, but still,
Oh
it was because of Dre, and they just never did nothing with her. They
yeah.
ruined this young lady's career.
Yeah, that sucks. It you know why? I mean, obviously that's why a lot of artists are independent today, because,
Yeah.
when you're being controlled by the labels, it's really up to them. Like they could be excited to sign you and put all this money investment into your recording it or whatever, but then it's like, "Oh, well this other hot artist came along, so we're going to have to shelf you and get back to you next quarter." And
If we
next thing
can.
you know, the quarters keep going by and by. And
You can't afford to buy your shit out, and now you're just sitting there.
exactly, exactly. And then yeah, and then who's gonna want to buy you out when you're not doing anything, right? You're depending on the label, your current label, to do something with you, but you're not making any noise. So that's the beauty of being independent right
From an independent standpoint, who out there do you see that's doing it independently and you look at them and you say, okay, they are doing things the correct way.
LaRussell.
I interviewed him too.
I saw in your promo. Yeah, hey,
Yeah,
that guy is a genius.
yeah,
Like,
he is.
oh man, I haven't met him yet. I'm
Hmm.
surprised I haven't. Because we all run in the same circle here in the Bay Area and stuff like
Hmm.
that. But man, whatever he's doing, it's working. It's a new formula, and he gives out game to artists. You know what I mean? He's dropping gems here and
Readily.
there.
Like
Mm-hmm.
if you just do your research on that guy specifically,
Mm-hmm.
watch 10 interviews from him. And if you rapping, I guarantee you it's gonna help you in some fashion.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And the thing is, he's comfortable in knowing that his success will continue. So why not shed some light
That part.
on, you know what I mean, some of his marketing strategies to help the next independent artist. So big ups to LaRussell. But yeah, he's doing it. He's killing the independent game. He's really making a huge name, building a legacy for himself.
Okay. So you're from the Bay Area.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Where about?
I'm born and raised in San Jose.
Oh, look at you. Fancy. All right.
Yes, I know. Oh gosh. Like I remember years ago I used to hate telling people that because they're like, wait, to be a rap artist, you can't be from the suburbs. And I said, well, wait a minute. First of all, I'm still black. Okay. So culturally, everything about me is black in my household. My black parents, black brother, black dog, black family. You know what I mean?
Not the
So,
dog.
right, a black dog. So it's like you can't tell me, oh, because I'm from this particular place that I can't put out black music when I'm still culturally black myself.
Who would you consider? Give me three Bay Area legends that the rest of us may not have heard.
Oh shoot, that the rest of you guys may not have heard. I don't know, because seems like you guys have heard about everybody. Um, Well, I do want to say shout out to Numbskull of the Loonies. That's my big bro. But
Mhm.
obviously everybody knows who the Loonies
Everybody
are.
knows the Loonies, man.
Yeah.
I got five. You know, the sad part about life is that having five on it means absolutely nothing now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right. That is, yeah, exactly. Like, look, people be smoking for free now. Shoot.
Where? I don't know. That's ridiculous.
Or yes, or you got to go to the cannabis shop and put down at least like 100.
Yo, that is crazy. Yo, the Loonies did their thing, though.
And they still are. They still are. Touring overseas in Germany, Amsterdam, Switzerland. It don't stop. You know what I mean? And that's the thing about being true to your art is being true to the grind. And definitely, I could say Numbskull is that. He represents that.
I interviewed Be Legit one time, and
Hmm.
what struck me was how obscure. Like he was a really smart guy, but it was a lot. Like a very. We talked about aliens,
Hmm.
conspiracy theories. Like just a really interesting, intelligent individual. Not to
Hmm.
say that his hip hop doesn't give you intelligent and interesting, um, but it just the whole vibe was not what I expected
Hmm.
in a good way.
In a good way. Oh, that I mean, hey, that's good. That's a surprise, right? And he'll gain one more fan because of that, because whoever's listening didn't know he had knowledge about whatever it is, UFOs, whatever. Conspiracy theories, whatever, you know what I mean?
True facts. What's your favorite song of yours?
I would say Boo Thing, and that's featuring Matt Black. The reason why I say that song is because it's like a slow hip hop joint, and
Mhm.
it just really, the vibe is just so smooth. Like you just want to grind to it. You know what I mean? With somebody, or it just puts you in a zone. Makes you feel high, like high off music. And I just remember recording that track. I was really, really feeling it. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, and that was off the Diva TV album as well.
It Diva TV. How did that come about?
Born and raised in San Jose. I moved to Oakland, and
Hmm.
Oakland is where Keldamuzik was born, the entertainer. And I figured, okay, look, I have to earn some type of credibility and network somehow. So I created a little reality show called Diva TV that was
Hmm.
on several public access stations. I would go to a lot of, rap, hip hop concerts and interview a lot of the artists behind the scenes and talk about, their music and everything before they hit the stage. So it was like a promotional vehicle for me to get my foot in the door.
Do you ever ask a question and think to yourself, "Oh, damn, I shouldn't have asked that."
Oh yeah, plenty of times. Um, there was a time where a red man came to town, and his DJ. Well, okay, it wasn't his DJ. It was like his DJ's friend who came, and he
Hmm.
was a somebody. I forgot his name. He was a somebody, but like I didn't really quite know what to ask him. I asked him something like, how you feeling the ladies tonight?" And he was like, "Girl, get that mic away from me. Asking me about some damn ladies." He was like, "I want to talk about my latest mixtape." He was like, "You ain't heard of me or whatever." I was like, "Oh shit, sorry."
Yo,
Oops,
it was
sorry.
crazy. I had a big comedy producer
Hmm.
agree to come on the show. And then he had done some show that I had never heard of. And because I'd never heard of this fucking show, he backed out of the interview and you come back to me when I you have done your research correctly. Like, bro, first off, the shit's on fucking YouTube. Secondly, bro, it's me and six other people that watch this. Not to say I got a
Right.
shitload of views, I don't. But you're so arrogant. Now, granted, like in comedy, he's like a big deal.
Hmm. Hmm.
Man, he was so hurt behind this shit.
It's people's egos. You know what I mean? It's just like humble yourself. We are all individuals. We all bleed. We all die. We all do everything the same. You know what I mean? Like you should never put anybody above or below. We're all equal. And I hate people like that because even doing Diva TV or even podcasting myself,
Are we are we really all equal though? We aren't.
yeah, some people are more ignorant than others. So
Yes,
yeah.
yes, myself included. On occasion, I have been the more ignorant person. If we're gonna be honest about shit.
No, me too, me too. But that's why I always ask questions first, or you know what I mean, get clarity on something. And
Mm,
I respect people's grind, artists' grind, right? Like, okay, do research about me before you come asking this and that. You know what I mean? But to sit up here and say, oh well, now I'm not going to be on the show anymore, or
yeah.
or f you, it's just kind of like, okay, all right, fuck you, fuck you too, then, shit.
I just I guess because that was so long ago, initially I was kind of like that was my thoughts too. Like, well, nigga, fuck you. I don't need your ass anyway. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but then you were like, okay,
Mm.
I
I
may
still
have
would have
been
been
able
like,
to.
nope, nope.
Well, I may have been able to handle that a little bit better than I did. So I think it was just it was a teaching moment for myself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still
I,
pissed at that nigga too, though.
I mean, we all, learn our lesson from certain mistakes or whatever, but then, you got to draw the line for yourself, like, hey, you're not going to just talk to me that way or treat me that way or put me down like that and then come back and be like, oh, it's cool. No, it's not cool. It's not.
What's the nicest thing a stranger has done for you?
Oh shoot! When I first moved to Oakland, I went to IKEA to get a bed,
Hmm.
and I remember I was like, "Oh shit! I'm getting a real bed," and my car couldn't fit it, and just randomly, this dude was like, "I'll put this on my bed truck and follow you to your house," and I was
Hella
like, "Really?"
dangerous. Yeah, that sounds horrible.
That very like he could have taken my shit and
Yes.
bounced.
Yeah, well, he
Um,
could have ate you, and not
he,
in a good way.
yeah, he could have done a lot. He could have done a lot because he carried it upstairs to my room, and
You let
I
this
was
nigga
like,
in your house?
yeah, well, okay, he brought it to my door, and then I rolled it in my room. He did ask. He was like, "Well, do you need help? Putting it together?" I said, "Nah, it's just a mattress and a couple of other
Okay,
items."
now I'm offended. You had this nigga do all this work and didn't even let the nigga in the house. Like I don't,
Mhm.
I, I don't know which one is worse, the security violations or.
right, or not letting him come in for a cup of tea. Nah, I was like, okay. I mean, he was a nice guy, and he was at the time, he was probably like a little older than me or whatever. But I think like he just genuinely wanted to help a sister out because he saw me like struggling. Because I didn't know I never been to IKEA before. I was like, okay, I'm gonna get myself a bed, whatever, and it comes to find out, it's like this really gigantic ass mattress and all the borders and everything. I was like, I don't know, I'm gonna get this home. So
Yeah, we
an
would have
angel
had a
came and saved
conversation.
me.
No, we would have had a conversation before that shit got in my truck. We had to get an
Right, like
understanding for this. It's a lot of
right,
work. Really.
right. Like, what's the gas money looking like? Is you buying me a
Right.
cheeseburger?
No.
Right,
So,
right.
but that's really dope. So, what's the biggest difference between Oakland and San Jose?
Oh, it's a major difference. Oakland is a town. It's what's the word? Unified, united. It's people are very people are very family like here.
Mm.
Whereas San Jose is just a big city, right? And so you see different people every day. You step out the house. Whereas in Oakland, you could be standing somewhere at the corner getting a burger at a stand or whatever, and somebody will roll by and be like, "What's up, diva?" You know what I mean? Like, just everybody knows each other there. Everybody's like family there.
Yeah. Wow. Heard completely different. I just
Hmm.
heard pimps and too short, basically.
Oh well, I mean, depending on what part of Oakland you go to, but or
Is
really
niggas
just
still pimping?
I mean, shit, I'm sure people are in certain parts, but
I don't know. I just think that the internet is kind of like made the pimps irrelevant.
oh, ah, well, I think now, like, the idea of pimping, people are still kind of old fashioned like about it. We're still thinking of um
A
what
72
pimps used to look
caddy.
exactly,
Yes.
but
Some
pimps
nigga
could
with
come
a
in
future
all
suit on.
exactly, but pimps come in all different shapes and sizes and colors. I could be a pimp, you know what I mean? Like male, female,
I should have
madam,
went to pimp
whatever.
school. I think I would have been a great pimp.
I think I would have been a great pimp too.
You
Like
kind of got a pimp vibe. I think I would have. I could see that in you.
I do, I do.
How's the back end though? Got to be immaculate. Got to be able to slap a motherfucker.
No, I'll hire somebody to do that for me, and I'll just sit back in the cut and be like,
How did you get into acting?
I've been in the acting industry since I was a kid. My mom put me in, all kinds of acting classes where I auditioned for commercials and movie roles. And I was taken out of school a couple times to go on like acting camping trips and stuff like that. And I always stood out. You know what I mean? Always stood out. Was cast in a few small projects, but for me, I just looked at it as, oh, it's another, chance to make more friends and, just have fun as a kid.
So as an adult, did what was the transition like as far as doing everything on your own?
Yeah, when I turned 18, that's when I started. Well, actually, when I turned 16, I started taking music more seriously. And
Hmm.
then, once I released my first album, everything kind of came full circle, right? From releasing the music to doing shows to doing Diva TV. That's when I started taking TV more seriously, and I, launched Diva Talk Tonight, which is streaming on Tubi.
Hmm.
And then from there, I started producing uh, um, quite a few short films, starring in other people's short films. Landed a feature that was streaming on Hulu called First Date, and now I know how to start working, short films in the film festival market. So I've been doing a lot of that, just watching myself on the big screen. You know what I mean?
Yo,
I'm in the IMAX theater now. I'm hosting film festivals. So everything just comes full circle, and as an artist, you just kind of like, you really have to touch all bases in your career and see not only what you're good at, but trying to become good at it so that, hey, you always have work and you always have a fan base. So for me, doing all that has really expanded my brand.
How many movies do you get to watch at a film festival?
Oh shoot, it depends. Like shout out to Sacktown Film Buffet. They had me host, and
Hmm.
it was a 2 day festival. They showed about 30 films um, uh, each day, and it went by order. Like they'll show, a block of trailers, and then it'll go into short films, then web TV shows, and then extended short films, and then one, major feature film. So yeah, uh, they could show as many as they want.
Yo, that's crazy for 2 days.
Yeah, for 2 days. Yep. Hmm.
So how do you host something like that though?
Oh, well, so the hosting part that we did was interviewing the producers and actors when they walked in. We had a
Okay.
little area set up, and we just talked to them about their film that's going to be, screening at the festival. And the producer Kier Stowe, he used that footage and did like a recap and posted it online and aired it on his network of, okay, here's the hosts, Keldamuzik and Bunny Stewart, and they're introducing these films and talking to these producers. So it's kind of like, just like even like with a music concert, you could like do whatever you want, right? You could have a host, you could have several DJs, you could
Mhm.
do a DJ contest, you could do a pie eating contest in between. Just you can do whatever you want. So same thing at a film festival, you know what I mean? When it's your festival, you call the shots.
Yo, so do you know who all you're going to be interviewing up front?
For the most part, we know that we're interviewing who's ever a part of, each film that's being screened, but we don't know who. So it could be the producer, director, the actor, the star of it,
Oh, okay, I got
the
you.
investor.
Well, how the fuck do you know what questions to ask?
Oh man, I just think of things on the fluke because everything's all conversational, right? How's your day? Oh man, the weather is this and that. Hey, yo, speaking of which, I just talked to my grandma today, and you know what I mean? Just, I don't know. But you do have to be a talker and you do have to have experience so that you know what you're talking about. I will share this really quickly, and I learned my lesson.
Hmm.
I remember when we had Super Bowl 2016 out here in the Bay Area,
Hmm.
and I got booked to interview a lot of, like, high profile football players, NFL players on the red carpet. And I don't know anything about football, so I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. And I asked
Ooh.
somebody who at the time, I think he was like a rookie or whatever, but he was like, his name was buzzing, and I said something like, I said, well, what advice would you give to amateur football players who want to be you one day? He was like, what kind of question is that? He was like, you should really do some research, and kind of like what the homeboy told you. You should really know what you're talking about before you just start asking questions. So
Yeah.
I'm about to be like, bing on his head, like, okay, and you probably won't be playing next season either. So you better hope you don't get you better hope you don't get injured.
You know what though? I think that athletes tend to,
Be more cocky.
well, probably, but I think they tend to look at female reporters side
Mm,
eye-ish a little bit more.
yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
So you don't get any grace with them.
Mhm. Mhm. Right, like when it comes to football,
Yeah.
basketball.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta know your shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And
Yeah.
that's why, like, I was obviously, there for the networking part of it. So, okay, cool. I get to be on the red carpet. That's cool. But really, afterwards, I really wanted to like talk to, everybody in the building and get pictures and stuff for social
Mhm.
media. But yeah, I'll never do that again because I'm not really into football. So
It, is social media does social media have to be a thought process in what you do now in any aspect?
yeah, most definitely. Because that's our promotional vehicle now. and people spend thousands of dollars hiring social media marketers and promoters to, create graphics for them and schedule content for them. It really is a strategic platform that you really have to be careful with, because if you post the wrong thing, say the wrong thing, it'll go viral for the wrong reason.
Yo,
And now it's like whatever you do on social media, that's that represents you in real life, right?
man.
So like when people disrespect each other on social media and they see that person in real life, it's like, okay, you might get popped or you
Ugh,
might get jumped or just whatever. Nothing ever stays online. It's offline as
people
well.
are crazy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, people go out of their way to do dumb shit to get likes, and then people go out of their way to do evil shit
Mm-hmm.
for I don't even like this society is nuts. Okay, so this question I ask everybody that comes on the show has absolutely nothing to do with nothing, but here goes. You're sitting on a park bench, and God sits down next to you and says you can ask he or she one question. What would it be?
How does the world continue to evolve?
Are we evolving?
I think we're taking steps backwards.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Just like across the board with everything. And more so, I always think like, okay, before we had cell phones, we were using regular phones. What would we do today if we did not have cell phones? What would we do today if you called your bank and everybody called in sick? So your check's not getting processed, your money's not available. You know what I mean? It's just, how does the world keep turning? And when we turn, we're supposed to evolve. But it seems like when the world keeps turning, we're just taking steps backwards.
We are taking leaps back. It's technologically, I guess you could say we have evolved significantly, but as a species, we have devolved with each advance.
Hmm. Hmm.
And some of the shit that we have allowed to, I don't understand. Like, why we, it's okay to make these machines take our jobs. Now you broke, nigga. What
Yeah.
you doing?
Yep. Look, you guys already got rid of people at the toll, right? When people go to Frisco or Sacramento, whatever.
I'm starving on the fucking tolls.
Right.
Ridiculous. My tax
Right.
money causes these motherfuckers, and then you pay me to cross bridges and shit. What my tax money built.
Exactly. Yeah. Right. And now I got to keep putting money into it.
I'm sorry, but that's a pet peeve of mine. It just fucking bothers
Yeah.
me so bad because where I drive, like I go to, I live in Ohio and I drive to Michigan quite regularly,
Hmm.
and there are toll booths all
Hmm.
throughout Ohio. And every time I go to Michigan, the shit, it was $7.25 just to cross into fucking Michigan. Michigan is not worth $7.25. Love Michigan. It's not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Same out here. People got to pay to go home to San Francisco or to Vallejo or Sacramento. It's like I gotta either pay to leave my city or pay to go in my city. Either way, it's nonsense.
Most amazing performance you've had.
Oh gosh. I'm gonna go ahead and say like some of my intimate performances have been the most amazing performances because um it's just up close and personal with people. So the most recent performance I had was in Fresno.
Hmm.
It was for a African fashion show, and
Hmm.
I don't know, there was probably like about 75 people there. But it was just so cool because I was like, performing, walking down the runway, and I put the mic to everybody's
Hmm.
mouth, and I'm like, repeat after me. Everybody was singing the hook, and it just felt really intimate and cool. Like I'm showing them personal attention, they're showing me personal attention, and we're all just engaging with each other at the same time, even though I'm performing. So it's just closer engagement, I would say.
Worst show you've ever had.
Ooh, okay. I will say the worst show I ever had was when I started in this game. I performed at this club called Blake's in
Mm.
Berkeley. college town, and my bra wasn't properly on the right way, and it was a special kind of bra I was wearing. I forgot what kind of bra, but I think it's one of those, what is it, like those bustier bras, something like that.
I would
But
not
anyway,
know.
yeah. I did not know either, apparently, because I wasn't wearing it correctly and I was performing. And as I was like bouncing up and down, like, yeah, yeah, like the bra just slowly fell below my breast. And so it looked like I had like two layers of breast, like my real breast and then the bra underneath. It was bad. And this one guy stood up there cracking up, going, I'm like, I don't give a damn. I'm going to keep on rapping anyway. Shit. Respect the music.
Best performance you've seen by somebody else.
Oh, oh. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and say Janet Jackson.
Really?
Yep, yep. She was phenomenal. Um, it was a long time ago too, but that was, I'm not really a concert goer, you know what I mean? Like I can't be around like large crowds of people like that. But when I did go, my mom took me to see Janet Jackson, and
Mhm.
like to be up there for a whole hour, just wig throwing, head tossing, sweating, everything was just phenomenal. And
You know,
then yeah.
it's crazy. I was never really a Beyonce fan. And then one night, for whatever reason, I'm flicking the channels and her concert is on. Let me give her a try.
Hmm.
And I'm not even talking about the singing at all. And she's a good singer. Not the greatest, but she's a good singer.
Hmm.
But the energy.
Yeah, yeah, Beyonce too. Her energy is ridiculous.
Yo, I
Yeah.
was exhausted watching this chick. Like, I could not imagine doing that 100 times a year.
Yeah. It's like for her, it's her drug. You know what I mean? That's how she releases whatever aggression she has, or how she either calms herself down or whatever, like she is the energizing bunny and she's killing it. Like that's why she to this day is Beyonce, because no one really can't match up to that kind of energy right now.
I mean, I wouldn't say right now. Like the only other person I can think of would be Tina Turner.
Right, right. Yeah, yeah, exactly. And Tina Turner definitely was, you know what I mean?
Like that's
Yeah.
the Tina Turner and James Brown. Probably
Mm-hmm.
overall in the history of shit I've seen,
Mm-hmm.
most energy hands down.
I would say that, and Michael Jackson too.
I don't know if Michael Jackson is in their particular category because
Mm-hmm.
Michael Jackson was choreographed more so than them, and the movement that they didn't require other people.
Right, right. Yeah. It was just kind of like within the moment type of thing.
Okay, so I give you an unlimited checkbook and a time machine, and you can create your own concert, and you can choose three different individuals and or groups. Who would they be?
Famous or non-famous?
I don't care.
I'm gonna choose Madonna.
That's wild.
Yeah. She's
Okay.
she's pretty good. I like Madonna. And then I'm gonna choose Michael Jackson.
Okay.
And then I am gonna choose Eminem.
That would be an interesting.
That would be interesting. That would be interesting.
Okay,
But
which Madonna are we talking about? Like, are we talking about Material Girl Madonna, uh, or the older
yeah, we're
Madonna?
talking about like Vogue, Material Girl, that Madonna. Yeah.
It was crazy. If I remember correctly, Russell Simmons passed on her.
Oh, passed on signing her.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He did. Yeah, yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
That, although, if I was Russell Simmons, I wouldn't have signed her either.
Oh, really? How come?
Just not talent wise, but
Mhm.
culturally, I don't know how the Def Jam audience would have responded.
Right. Yeah, no, that's true too. Because yeah, um, you do have to look at how each of the labels are structured, right?
Yeah.
And what they mostly represent. Majority of pop artists, rock artists, alternative, hip hop, and yeah, Def Jam really wouldn't have been a good home for Madonna.
And actually, I probably wouldn't have passed on her completely, but just as a label. I did the same shit he did with Run DMC,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah,
You know, I'll
exactly.
manage you on somebody else shit, but I can't really fuck with you. Fuck with you.
Right, 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 right.
The Beastie
It,
Boys is about as far as they could go at that time. The Beastie Boys don't get half the credit that they should get hip hop wise.
yeah, that's true. I know they've been honored a few times, I think, but yeah, they don't receive the credit that they deserve.
They get white people credit.
Yeah, they get white people credit. Yeah, yeah,
They ain't got,
yep,
and they should get more nigga credit.
yeah, yeah,
You know, License to Ill was a nasty piece of work right there.
yeah.
Yo,
I
I fuck
remember
with that
that. I
heavy.
remember that album.
Yo, first album you got,
Ooh, Busta Rhymes. Put your hands where my eyes could see.
really? But is Busta Rhymes overrated?
No, no, not at all.
That nigga don't be saying nothing.
It don't matter. His rap skill
He
is
don't be saying
is
nothing.
whoo. He ain't gotta say nothing.
That nigga got,
He ain't
yeah,
gotta say nothing.
he
He just gotta be like,
energizes a bunch of gibberish.
I shoot. I'm
But
with the gibberish.
put your
If
hands
it
with your
sounds
eyes.
good on wax, I'm with the gibberish.
I kind of am too. I'm just talking shit. Yo, I'm sorry, Buster. Don't be mad at me, bro. 'Cause I know that nigga be in his
Buster
feelings
come
and shit.
through, be like, "What you
Oh
say,
my,
son? What you
right?
say?"
I be seeing that. Like, bro, why you so angry at niggas for disagreeing with you? And he just be angry.
You're like, "It's just an opinion." Mm.
Oh my god, Uh, it's. Do you when you're doing your show, do you consciously think I can't say A, B, or C?
Yeah. For example, the song Queen for a Night that I have, I mentioned in the second verse,
Mhm.
hosted a Diddy party in Vegas, couldn't believe who I was on stage with. And I'm like, damn, I gotta like bleep myself out now, you know? Even though that was a really good fucking line, but hosting a Diddy party now means something else than what it meant back then. You know what
Baby
I mean?
oil is
So,
required.
right, right, right. Hosted a Diddy party with oil.
The dude, he has become so polarizing.
Yeah. Hmm.
It's unfortunate that because in music, really had an interesting career.
Yeah, he had a great career. Like
Yes.
he was a star, and he like the position he put himself in was like the go to for getting a pass in hip hop on the East Coast or something. You know what I mean? Like a lot of artists went to him for grooming, for management, for
Definitely.
representation, and now that's gone. That's all
Yeah.
gone.
They- and it's some people just it's like, oh, this nigga was just horrible. I'm like, yes, he was horrible, but I think he was horrible with consenting other horrible people.
Hmm. Hmm.
Like, and some of them happen to get paid, and that's still consenting. That's consenting with a price tag.
Yeah, no, that's
He's a,
true.
he's a nasty nigga.
Yeah. Yep. I was watching. I don't know if you watched this documentary on
I
Netflix.
have
Like,
not because I am not. I think 50 Cent is just a coon.
yeah, yeah. I was watching a little bit, and I was like, I can't finish watching this. Like, this is just really just, you know what I mean, tearing down another black man. Like what he did was wrong, obviously, but like, I just can't watch another black man tearing down another black man, and then for the masses to see. You know what I mean? Like, that's what they want us to do, and I'm just like, I can't. I couldn't continue watching it.
Beating up old girl was horrible,
Yeah, that was bad. That was very, very bad.
and he got convicted based off of that visual, in my
Hmm.
opinion. The
Hmm.
shit that convicted the nigga of, like you flew some chicks out,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's all. Yes.
and they
When it comes
charged
to
you for
that
the
part,
shit.
yeah. Hmm.
This crazy shit. Bro, this shit happening right currently. There is somebody on a plane right now getting flued out.
Yep, to come see somebody famous and to do God knows what.
It's broke niggas fluing people out now.
Mm, mm, mm,
Hey,
mm.
hey, Spirit is alive and well for broke niggas flying somebody out.
Yeah, yep. Shoot, fuck a first class. Shoot, I'm getting there. That's all that matters.
Right, right. And all she gotta do is be able to take some pictures. Nobody cares she's in coach. She getting flued
Yeah,
out.
exactly, exactly.
Biggest dream that you've had come true so far?
I would say, oh, you know what? I would say, going to the BET Awards. When I first went, in 2007. You know, watching the BET Awards for so many years, I'm like, oh my god, I want to be there. I want to be in the building, even if I'm not on stage performing or winning anything. And I linked up with this publicist, and she got me and six of my uh, entourage people in there. And yeah, we were in the audience, on the floor, and went backstage, went to all the after parties and stuff, and just mingled and jingled with other people just like us. I don't like to say the word celebrities. I would say just people who are in the same field of work as us.
Yo, so who did you meet that you just like? Oh, I'm fanned the fuck out.
I wasn't fanned out, but I did meet at the time, again 2007, Nelly, Bill Maher, um, Kid from Kid and Play, a couple of
Yo,
the
did you
dudes
still have a
from.
high top fade? I mean, yeah.
No,
Which one? Yeah.
he. I think he had twists back then.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Yeah. But you want to know something funny? Bill Maher, like, because, at the time, Bill Maher was dating, what, Superhead? And, had a thing for black chicks or whatever. And, I'm dressed up or whatever, looking cute. And I come up to him, I'm like, what's up, Bill? I'm a fan. I watch a show on HBO or whatever. And he's like trying to toss me off to one of the guys on the wire. He was like, "Oh, you could talk to him. Like I'm some hoe or something, like some groupie." And I'm like, fuck, like, okay, bye."
Yo,
Yeah, I was like,
that's fucked up, Bill Maher.
that was. And you know what I mean? Because all I was doing was I wasn't being, a groupie. I was just being a fan, like, hey, what's up? But he took me for, you know, uh, this black girl who looks hot in this skimpy outfit. She's probably trying to come home with me and be another news headline or something like that. And I'm like, no, 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 no.
I think to an extent, though, you've got to be that way.
Right. You do have to be proactive in protecting yourself.
Yeah.
Yes.
You got to assume, and no disrespect to you, but you got to assume that every female interaction is a potential downfall.
Yeah, no, that's true. And that's how a lot of these females are getting popular now because they prey on other
Yeah.
celebrities' downfalls. So, I definitely understand that. But I was just like the way I approached him was just like in a normal,
Yeah.
friendly, conversational manner. It wasn't like,
I'm sorry.
or hey baby, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like,
Wait a minute. Did you have a special bra on though?
he might have continued talking to me then. Shoot. He would have been like, well, you and your friends.
So what do you
Yeah.
got coming up next?
Let's see. So, on a monthly basis, I've been producing the Diva Tour, which is a showcase for artists to perform. I've been
Mhm.
hosting that with my boy EMP Promotions, and I'm working on some more music placements, and hopefully working on a tour here in the U.S. as well as Canada.
Mhm.
Um, and then also we're going to be filming part two of The Hodges, season two. You guys can watch The Hodges. It's streaming on Amazon Prime, uh, starring comedian Mario Hodge and co-starring myself. Um, Yeah, it's just so many things in the pipeline. Like it's hard to think, but um, obviously producing more fashion shows for the berets, Tam's berets,
Oh,
and partnering.
you got a line of berets.
Yes, got a line of berets called Tams.
Okay. All right. Well, how if I want to buy a beret, um, how do I go about doing that?
You go on the website
Mhm,
weartams.com. That's
mhm.
WEARTAMZ.com.
What else you got? What else you anything else you selling?
No, just the berets right now.
Why berets?
Yes. It's never been branded in pop culture, hip hop, or the black community. Yes, obviously Black Panthers. But that's more of a political movement.
Mhm.
This is more of a pop culture movement, and everyone's doing wigs, everyone's doing makeup, everyone's doing perfume and clothes. I'm like, let's create a head accessory, and I mean, these things are selling like hotcakes. And the cool thing about it is, I've partnered with a few hair loss organizations and donated berets to them. Um, to support their cause. So there's been a lot that I've been doing with the berets actually.
I too am bald
Mm.
and could use a beret.
Well, there's 10 different colors and they're unisex. So
Although I'm not too sure as a brother how that's going to go over when I go back home to Detroit with the beret on.
right, they'll be like, how long was you in France, my brother?
Right.
Dude, get your
Oh,
French on.
oh my goodness. What do you do just for fun?
I love feeding stray animals. I'll go out of my way and like go in an area where there's like a lot of stray cats and I'll just feed them. I love animals. If I weren't in this industry, I'd probably be not necessarily a veterinarian, but just something to do with animals. Maybe like go into zoology or something. Um, I just love animals to death and grew up with them. So yeah, I play with them. And if I'm not doing that, then I'm watching Netflix. I'm sleeping. Um, Self care, taking care of my skin, facial masks and stuff. And soon I gotta get it in the gym because these thighs are becoming a bit too wide.
What, what you watching on Netflix?
Oh, I've been watching these like corny Hallmark Lifetime type of
Oh my god! If you see,
look.
'cause if you see one Hallmark movie, it is a complete series of Christmas movies where it's the same fucking shit. Some
It
broad makes
is.
$800 million in the
Mm-hmm,
big city, twiddling her fingernails
mm-hmm,
and making paper clips, and some broke ass white dude he sells
mm-hmm.
cookies or flowers or some weird shit in buttfuck Iowa where there's six people. They fall in love, and she gives up her job to go live on a farm.
Yeah, yeah. That's what kind of stuff I watch on Netflix.
Oh my.
I watch no, my I have two favorites. One's called Virgin River, and another one's called My Life with the Walter Brothers. And I swear, like they're the most corniest, corniest series. But I don't know why I like it. The fake drama, the whole I'm about to say something and then pause and not say it, and let somebody get knocked out, and then like it's just I don't know. I like that corny shit. I don't know why.
Yo, okay. So, do you like Friends?
I never watched Friends. I wasn't into Friends.
Yeah, oh my God, we was about to have a problem. That,
Mm,
that is the whitest white show in the history of white shows.
I heard. Yeah, I never, for some reason, like when that came out and I was a kid or whatever, like it always reminded me of like rush hour because like rush hour time because I'm at, I'm being watched at the babysitter's house or whatever, and it's like 5 o'clock and it comes on, and like I just remember like just always looking at the clock like, is my mom coming yet? Like, what is the show? I don't care. I don't know why. I just never cared about Friends. Never,
Trash,
never cared.
trash show.
Mm.
Anyway, I know a couple of black people, and your cards are seriously in question because you watch Friends. It's disrespectful to the black nation. Just gotta put that out there. Okay, so if people want to get in touch with you, how do they go about doing that?
Yes, you can visit my website. It's keldamuzik.com, KELDAMUZIK.com, one word, lowercase m. From there, you could find everything: my music, films, TV show, berets, all my upcoming events, performances, hosting events, everything on the website.
Where'd you get the name? Where did you get the name from?
Yeah, so my government name is Kelda, and I put music attached to it because, I love all types of music. I don't just listen to one genre. I love all types of music. And for me, yes, being a hip hop artist is where I could have the freedom to incorporate all types of, other sounds. Um, but that's something that I like to do. It's not just straight hip hop. I like, a little bit of pop, sometimes a little bit of, worldly or classical music. Just like anything that just sounds good. You know what I mean? And so I was just like, well, I think naming myself Keldamuzik would open more doors for me as a music artist than to name myself anything else. Because obviously music is what I do. So yeah.
Yo, Kelda is a very beautiful. I've never heard that name before.
Thank you. Yes, it's very unique. White people mess it up and call me Kendra a lot. Um, I'm like, where do you hear the R in the name? But
Well,
okay.
they got to hoodify it.
Yeah, yeah, it's Kendra, right?
Just saying.
Um, like, okay. But yeah, it's a unique name. I think my mom told me she found it in the baby book, and it means like a beautiful flower, something like that. Uh, something. Some beautiful
Oh,
something. A
she
flower and the word
researched
beautiful.
your name. That's so fuck. My mother was going to name me Samaje, and
Oh.
yeah, I'm trash. I'm sorry. Shout out to all the Samajes out there. I'm not a Samaje, and so my
Samaje.
yeah, my James spelled backwards, like that's original. But my godmother suggested Joseph, which is probably the most homogenized name on the planet besides Smith.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll take Joseph over Samaje any day.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer Jobs. Joseph. You know what I really hate though is how people, and those people feel like they can call me Joe.
mm. Right. But they don't
I've had
know you.
these motherfuckers try to argue with me. Well, it's short for Joseph. That's not on my birth certificate.
Yeah, that's true.
You did not purchase me. You do not get the right to call me what the fuck you think my name is. And then when I call you Lisa, you get mad at me.
Right.
And I do. I will call a motherfucker Lisa in a minute. And I'm talking about a dude. Yeah, Lisa, I'm sorry. I get so
Mm-hmm.
upset. Any pet peeves of yours before we go?
Hmm. Not really. I don't really have pet peeves. Just like I don't really have pet peeves. I'm not like one of those particular type of people or people who get annoyed by things like that. Like I'm
Man.
not. Nothing really bothers me, to be honest.
Oh, I hate people. Nah, ironically, I just do. Like, people are so overrated.
Yeah, people are cool, and I've learned to like have control over conversations with people to where
Mhm.
it doesn't get as far as you want it to get just based off some things they say. So it's like you kind of know how to talk with certain people. Some
Yeah,
people you just talk to about the weather,
yeah,
right? You don't go
yeah.
into deep conversation about anything, and you just keep it that way. And it's actually fun because it's challenging yourself on how to become a better conversationalist and a better people person.
How do you politely tell somebody they're stupid?
You just tell them they're stupid.
On that note, I will let you.
Shoot, ain't no other way to put it. You know what I mean? Just fuck off, stupid.
Yo. Again, I need to thank you. This has been an absolutely amazing conversation. Truly appreciate you. I'm sorry if there was something I was supposed to cover that I did not.
No,
Uh,
this was
I
fun.
tend to just talk about anything.
No,
So,
you're fun, Jobs. This
oh,
is fun.
I have a charm to me. Wait till I
Yes,
get
you
this.
do.
Wait till I get this motherfucking beret, boy. I'll be on their necks. Je ne
Yes,
suis, je ne suis.
please do. Get a black one because I only got 2 more left.
I gotta get a black leather
If you want a
jacket
black
there.
one,
Walk around like nah, like Huey
walk
in the
around like
beginning.
what's the name on New Jack City? What's his name?
Oh my god. Oh, Ice T.
No, was it
Didn't Ice T had a
oh yeah,
the
he did
beret?
have on a I was thinking of Wesley Snipes.
Oh no, he had a beret.
He
The
didn't have a
Ice
brand.
T,
Okay.
Ice T. The fact that they put a whole ass cop in a beret was nasty work. I'm just not.
Yeah, that was very different.
Shout out to Ice T for this nigga has turned acting into the longest hip hop actor, like consistently, like ever.
Yeah, him and L Cool J, they've been killing the game.
I forgot about L, but I
Mm-hmm.
don't think he's still. I think his NCIS run is over though.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, well, for the
Ice
time
is
when he
still
was doing it,
going.
he was killing it. But yeah,
Ice
Ice
has been
T,
doing it what
yeah.
25 years or some shit
Mm-hmm.
like that. Crazy. Um,
Yes.
if there's anything I could possibly do for you, let me know, and I got you. I truly appreciate your time, your energy, and your wisdom. And you
Thank
have
you.
a phenomenal evening on purpose.
All right, you too. I'll see you later, Jobs.
Peace.
Bye.
Oh, you know what I forgot?
Uh-huh.
Happy fucking New Year's. I'm sorry.
To you too.
Yes, Happy New Year's. I'm sorry. Yeah, yeah, it's a long story. But again, rest in peace to my mother. Today was her birthday. So shout out to you, mom. You're just one dope ass motherfucking mother. All right, we out of here. Peace.